I'm kicking in your front. Great peeping in your drapes. Rob making a plate in the back. T-Hall Podcast. T-Hall Podcast. T-Hall Podcast. T-Hall Podcast. Right now. Oh, God wouldn't like that. That's the first thing we'll think.
I give some balance.
Because we was raised that way. And that type of raising is it helps you. If you raised and you don't know nothing about God, I feel so sorry for a child that don't know how to pray and don't know how to ask for forgiveness.
I was waiting for him to do that. Dumb
pray or nothing.
Man, I'm so sorry, man.
But there's a lot of stuff in the media
God
telling them that,
give you
oh man, that stuff in the
put
Bible
chocolate
bullshit.
that shit on
It's
top
like
of
they
his
telling
head.
God,
them, oh, that man
You saw
wrote
it. I
that,
tried
man
it.
wrote
I
that.
tried to
That's
do
bullshit.
it.
That's what they being taught right now.
but that's the parents' fault because they didn't teach them what at the time that they were moldable.
Hey, you know what? I think a lot of people gonna want to know where we got these hats from, though, man. You know
The
what I'm
maker
saying?
right here, baby.
You got to tell them.
We tried to get your ass shot out a couple times when you
Maker
wasn't
in the
here.
building, man.
Yeah, the maker in the bill. You know what to do, Robert?
Okay.
He ain't gonna make. I don't know if he gonna make nobody no hats though. Nigga be full of shit about it.
Hey, one thing
Yeah, I
about
had
it.
one for about 1
Now,
year.
boy,
1 year I've been waiting for
I
mine.
have
we
your
set-
hat.
if
A couple
we-
times you didn't fucking show up.
What for that?
One
I
time.
showed you on the phone. Hey, check that out, boy.
Yeah, you showed me that like that.
But
and
you didn't
next
come up
thing
to
you know,
the.
another nigga wearing
No,
my hat.
you didn't come up because every time I asked you for a reason when you coming to. It was something to do in Orlando, Dennis' wedding. I asked you was you coming to Dennis' wedding.
Yeah.
I had it then. I had
I
all
said,
the hats
yeah.
in the back. Remember?
You had
You could
it,
make a
and I
bar.
was there.
You didn't come to Dennis' wedding.
Yeah, see, that's full of shit.
No,
I
you
was
did.
there. Come on, man.
Oh, you did. You did come. You did come. But I had it.
You
And I
came,
had it.
You said, "Oh, yeah,
I had it.
Too
I had
big."
it.
You gave Charlie a couple of hats.
No, I had it. I had it. I did have it. And I said, oh shit.
I went right to the
Was it my
van with y'all,
room?
all y'all.
But
This
saying,
one with these
They
different
go-
variations.
that's what I'm
of-
wearing next
of
You
year.
supposed to
these.
give me a maroon, like little
I-
grayish maroon.
It was maroon with the
accent.
gray with band. I already had it.
Yeah.
I just be moving around. I had it. I got
different
it.
variations of these hats
Say what they say.
for
Chief
sale
Hall
at
Podcast
the what
right
you
there.
call it would
Chief
be
Hall
fine.
Podcast.
Would be fantastic.
Yeah.
I wore this at Suge Olympic thing where my baby went swimming. All them people was in us.
Yeah, trying to figure out. Like, yeah.
He's looking at them, then turn
like
like that. They'll look over
He
there.
can't wear no hat like this, though. Not this
talking
color.
I've been rocking that when you in Pampers.
You
Pants like
can't-
that.
You
No, he
can't
probably
wear this
talking about that
color.
Like, oh, color? Okay.
Yeah, you can't wear this.
Don't tell me what I can't
Yeah,
do.
he can wear what he wanted. You know
That's
what I'm
a
saying?
Halloween color. I can wear
Yeah.
that shit anytime I want.
Because a lot of people be.
That's not even
There you go.
Halloween. That's Ely. That's a lot of school colors.
I know it is.
You know.
Nah, this
Yeah.
nigga trying to be funny. That's what he trying to
Yeah.
do.
But I had a
On
burgundy
Halloween.
and gray. I took a picture and I sent it
I
to
need to
you.
give me a Parkway
And I said,
I remember that.
Give me a
Yeah, I
Parkway
seen-
color on
I
your
got it.
ass.
I got it.
That's what I'm gonna get. I'm gonna give me a Parkway color and then a
What's
northern
Parkway
one.
colors, man?
Green and white.
White.
Green
oh,
and
man,
white.
look at that.
Yeah.
That'll be a nice one right there.
You went to Parkway, right?
No.
Who?
What school you? What
I
middle?
would take this shoe off and stick it in your mouth. I went to Cass City Middle.
Oh, okay.
I was
Yeah, I
going to
did
the
too.
feeder band.
I did too.
What you say about that band though?
Feeder. It was two feeder bands, Parkway and Cass City.
Oh, okay.
Middle.
okay.
Yes, yeah.
But they weren't competing with Parkway that hard.
Yeah, I don't know what.
Nah.
Shit, we come out. How many?
Parkway. We were on high school level.
Can't really say that because
Oh, but it's what?
Parkway was on high school
like
level. Damn
Tim
near.
Warren, Carrot City, Jermaine, Carrot City. I came from Carrot City.
No, I ain't saying the players
And we
ain't
all
good,
went
but I'm talking about
sectionally.
collective.
I got you
Huh?
at least name 10.
Yeah, that came out
Yeah.
of Carrot City Middle.
Bro, I
and
can
was
name
80.
everybody who went to New Orleans and to your school.
Okay,
that came
name-
out of Parkway.
And then from Parkway to FAM.
And they went to Parkway to
who
FAM
was the section
too?
leader at FAM?
We
From
need section
Parkway.
leader.
Name somebody from Parkway that was a rank sergeant.
You put rank sergeant a
No,
lot.
I'm saying
Okay.
section leader because that's an accolade.
It's it is
an
an accolade.
accolade.
Yeah.
It
It's
is a big
achievement
thing.
now.
It's
an
an achievement.
So name somebody that came from Parkway that was a section leader of the 100 or rank sergeant from 100
Parkway.
from Parkway. I can name Tim Warren, James,
it's a lot of people,
Jermaine
man.
Flemings, me. You know what I'm saying? From Carrot City. It's like a lot. So Parkway was good because we was Commerman Parkway. Y'all had like Gregory Knowles
We
and Angela.
know that.
Them two was, but don't
Jarvis,
say that. Don't, yeah,
we know
you-
that.
Yeah, I give you props too, but don't say that was the only elementary that put out because we put out.
No, they went to elementary. It was junior high school.
I mean junior high, but you know what I'm saying? We put out the same amount.
No.
Yes, we did. You can't
Not
name
the
one.
same amount. No, it's not about me naming. You know everything in fucking history. I don't. I'm gonna keep
I
it
don't
real.
know history, but you went to
You
school-
know a lot.
Wait.
Bro, you got people that went to Carol City with you right now.
You went to fam,
You
right?
got people that you went.
You came up in 91, right?
You better ask your boy here.
I said you came up in 91,
Tell
right?
him right now.
We came up the same year. So
Yeah.
name somebody from 91.
I
from
can
Parkway.
damn near remember people in 91 I
Jarvis.
marched with, nigga.
I'm just saying,
trying to tell
he-
me.
did
My
he
memory
ask you a
fucked up with that, bro.
He ain't gonna answer the
My
question.
question.
My memory fucked up with that. I'm
Frank,
trying
can
to
you
tell
ask
you.
the question?
What's your question?
I was
What
thinking about
question you need answered?
Name somebody from Parkway Middle,
Didn't I just tell him that I'm bad at that?
but you came up in 91.
Jarvis, don't matter what year
You
I
should
came
remember
up.
your 91 freshman brothers and
I don't remember everybody, bro.
Whether
say
they
that.
from Parkway, yo, him,
Yeah.
it's you.
You talking about
Well,
John
Nick?
Reed? John Reed?
John Reed wasn't
Anton.
no section leader or a rank sergeant or anything. He was in the line, but he wasn't a rank sergeant.
Okay.
I'm just saying
Johnny
accomplishment.
That don't
Yeah.
knock his accomplishments. He could read
Oh, no,
music, he
I'm
could do
not
everything.
Yeah,
That
he was
dude
good, he was good.
Fucking damn near.
Yeah, he was good.
He was good.
Foster right hand man at one time.
He was good. I'm not
He
taking
was
that.
damn
And look what he
Okay,
doing.
you got one. I'll give you John Reed.
This nigga.
Yeah, I always gave him his props.
Yeah.
Taurus Lloyd.
He came from New Orleans.
No, you said Northern. You said
No, I
Northern.
said
Okay.
Parkway Middle. He didn't go to Parkway Middle.
What towards
Where
what?
Taurus went then?
He went to North Shore. That's my freshman brother.
North Shore.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. I think so.
I'm telling you. So let's change this up because you only had one people you can really name. I can
No,
name
the thing
several.
I'm telling you is, I'm the wrong person to ask. You're not,
All right,
you're not understanding
I
that.
got it.
You
But
ain't
when
understanding
you
that.
first crunked the car, like, well, Parkway, man.
No,
we
but I'm
we
telling you, it's a
walked
lot
around.
of people,
so
bro.
you could discredit Carol City Middle. We put out.
I didn't discredit Carol
Oh, I
City
thought you
Middle.
was. Okay,
no,
okay.
you said they were damn near on the same level. And no people want no Hoffman level, man. Hoffman was teaching at
Yeah,
Carol
they
City.
wasn't. They wasn't.
Who?
Who? Now
Yeah,
you a goddamn
good
owl?
Yeah, but you saying that they produced. What you think Carol City? We had Mr. Neal.
Yeah. No, that's
O'Neal.
O'Neal.
Yeah,
He was
Mr.
producing the
O'Neal.
same amount of people. Mike, matter of fact, Mike was also a trumpet player. We produced.
Yeah.
You
I'm
know,
not
I
saying
give
it's
you
the
an
same
edge.
family.
Instrumental
I'm not
wise,
saying
instrumental wise,
Band wise.
instrumental wise.
Band
They're
wise.
band.
Band wise.
They
Parkway
band-
Middle School, a true hole in Carol
Yeah.
City.
Yeah, and Carol City
Middle
Middle
school.
was too.
Where?
Carol City
Nigga, I
Middle.
went to Carol City Middle.
What are you talking about? Where you think Tim Warren came from and all them guys?
keep
Yeah,
naming
but they didn't
names,
have
man.
a band. Those are individual.
I was in the
Individual
band.
players.
That band wasn't
Individual
a piece of
players,
shit.
man.
You weren't even in the band. He came.
That's why.
You weren't. You was never
That's
in the
why
band.
I
at Carol City
wasn't
Middle.
in the band.
You weren't in Carol City.
I was a hoodlum.
Exactly. So how would you know I was in the band? How would you know about
And I
Carol City
know they ain't
band?
had no band compared
Yes,
to
we did have a band. I
Parkway
was in the
Middle.
band. Me and Mike had the band.
Not compared to Parkway Middle.
What did they do?
They
Any
performed
parade?
in Macy's.
We was in the
They
same parade.
performed in a lot of
We performed in the
parades.
same parades they was in. I was in the band. We went to Orange Box. Yes, we did.
Yeah,
Every
right.
band they
Can't
was in,
handle
we
it.
was in there.
Yeah,
But
you
you
They
can't
didn't have
handle
no
it. You
concert.
can't handle him. You can't
Can't
handle him.
handle it. That's all right.
Agree
I
to
get the
Well, I
most.
asked you who can you
get the
name?
most.
You naming names.
Everybody you ask
Yeah.
that's from Miami, and you ask them.
Even Beckford told you today, no, Carol City put out. He said, no, they put out some good people too.
Carol City
He
High
talking
School.
about
He
High
said
school.
we
He
said we,
Neal
yeah,
was
he said we
there.
were eating from both schools.
When Mr. Neal,
He said he
was
always
there.
included both schools. That's all I'm saying. You just can't leave Carol City out when you talking about.
Yeah, but you
can't
missing
do
the
that.
whole point.
You
We
missing
just
the
saying
point.
that band, Carol City Middle School ain't had no band compared to Parkway Middle
You
School.
were in the band, so how could you say that?
I'm just telling you that. I don't have
You
to
was
be in
nowhere
the
not-
band.
you didn't even go to
I
school.
don't have to be in the band to see they wasn't shit.
Yeah, but how?
I know they wasn't shit. You know that. Why you acting
Hey,
like
hold
y'all
on.
I was in the band.
I was in the band at Carol City Middle.
What you
We
talking
was
about?
some.
Oliver Baker.
We was. I remember. Yeah, Oliver Baker
was a
yeah.
bad
Not
motherfucker.
compared.
But y'all keep getting
Yeah,
names. That's
compared
good.
to-
Accomplishments
No,
of some
no,
people.
Oliver Baker was.
Yeah,
raw.
Oliver. Hold on. Oliver
came from Carol City-
He came from Carol City Middle, but I
That's
think he
right.
came over. I think I met. Damn.
No,
I can't
Oliver
remember.
Baker was with me since elementary. He was the section leader in junior high.
Yeah, he was.
Not
And he-
compared to Carol.
And he,
I remember the
all the
band.
good players that came from Carol City Middle.
Yeah,
Oliver
it's
Baker
a
was a
lot.
bad boy.
Oliver Baker was.
Yeah,
good.
I'm just
He was-
comparing
Yeah,
bands.
yeah. You talking about
You
just
talking about-
individual
I'm
people?
No,
comparing
you talking
bands.
about individual people that can play.
Yeah, and I'm
That's what I'm
comparing
saying.
band
the
programs.
bottom line
But he's
is
saying whoever
hold
can
on.
name him
wait,
most.
Wait.
I ain't
Bottom
saying
line-
like that, Raymond.
No, the bottom
We
line
produce-
is he's right because we produce
We
from
produce-
Carol City Middle
We produce more.
a lot of people that came that
Went
left
from
Carol City
went through the
Middle.
lines, middle
came over
school,
the-
high
came-
school, and went to college producing.
You should
We
have
did
jumped
that.
on
Bottom
that.
line.
You should have jumped on
Because
that.
if they was that
Pop-Pop
wrong,
bandwagon with
they
him.
would have.
You call it what
Somewhere
you
from
wanna call it,
Parkway
that's
would
a
have been
fact.
ranked sergeant, section leader, somewhere, fam.
No, that don't mean
He
that.
just-
I'm just telling you what he broke it down lovely.
No, I'm just
Lovely.
saying, you know,
he
the
broke it down
Patriots,
perfectly. That's what he just said. We
Bill
produced-
Belichick had a really
This
good
my- this my
football
fir- this my
team
freshman
because
brother.
everybody did
I
their
ain't gonna say
job.
nothing.
But they didn't
No,
have
he
a lot
didn't.
of superstars.
I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Because they couldn't, they didn't, Belichick, everybody had to do a job. So I'm
Okay.
saying Carol City Middle had
Yeah.
a lot of individual
had
players.
superstars.
Yeah.
Robin
Good
Williams.
But they didn't have
Robert
Wilson.
Williams,
a
clarinet.
really good
Wilson, Robert
Cass
Wilson.
City Middle
Wilson,
didn't have
Wilson.
And
See,
a sister.
y'all keep yaming. Y'all
They didn't have a
listen,
strong
And a
listen to
sister.
Frank.
band
What Frank's saying.
program.
Okay, hold on.
Parkway
Frank.
Middle School band's program is acclaimed.
He discrediting. You see, how can you say that?
That's
It's
not
acclaimed.
discrediting.
Yes, but what about Cass City Middle?
Cass City Middle.
You keep saying
Right.
the same thing, but you're not giving props. You need to get. That's not about how
We
many
understand
people
that.
do.
You got to stay in the mic, man. You got to keep.
It's not about how many
We
people
had to-
only.
We had to have a good band.
A lot of people. I never said that was a bad
But
band
he just
ever.
go, they ain't
No,
worth
but
shit.
but they want.
How
They
weren't
want.
shit?
I
They
said in the
produced
beginning. I don't.
instrument players.
I don't
He
think
don't
there
know.
were anything.
Because he wasn't in the band.
He don't know.
He didn't
He
participate
don't
in no
know?
parade.
No, he
didn't
don't know
participate
shit.
in nothing.
Nothing
of the
about
band.
Cass City
You
Middle.
know what parade? Okay,
In the band.
can
Go
you
ahead,
name a
go ahead,
parade
go
y'all
ahead.
was in?
We was in the Orange Blossom Classic Parade.
That one.
Yes,
That's the
we
one
was.
in.
They
Twice.
They made
I marched
everybody
in
do that.
'87.
How many members?
In the junior high? How many members in the
I'm
junior high
speaking
band?
Spanish?
Yeah, ask
Yeah,
the
like I
question.
don't know, 30,
How
40,
many?
50, I don't know.
Oh, now
so
you
a
don't
regular
know.
size
Okay,
band.
now that
A
gives
regular
you-
size junior. How big is a junior high band?
I don't know. You
They-
tell
they-
us. You act like
You
you
were in
know.
the junior high band. How big is
You
yours?
knew
Do you
all
know?
the names.
I just said I knew the names of the instrument. The
Parkway was
musicians.
about damn near 200.
You won't bet nothing. Accent was out there with 200. They was never 200
their
nothing.
We had a lot of people, man.
They was never 100
Call
nothing.
Jarvis, man.
Yeah,
He probably got
they
a
was
better
never-
memory than me, man.
Junior high band was
Call
never
Jarvis.
never
Call
nothing.
Ed. Ed
Theirs
came out-
was.
No, they was not
They was a
never
big
200
band.
nothing. No, they not the years I marched.
We had.
Nah,
You
we
didn't
ain't
have-
never had no 200.
They didn't have no
people,
200
I'm
nothing.
like,
no
I want
junior
to
high.
Never.
200. But we
That's
were
the size of
lighter.
high school.
We
band.
never
had
had
200 in
200.
high school.
But I just what I said in the beginning to you.
91,
Talking to
we had
Mike, talking to Mike.
187
And what I said to
91,
you
we
in
had
the beginning.
187 members.
What I
as
said
a
to
high
you in the
school band.
beginning.
You tell me Parkway had a bigger band than a high school band?
You got to
Nope.
remember.
He talking
You
out
got to
his
remember.
ass.
You got to remember that everybody that went to Parkway was destined to go to New Orleans.
mean they had 16
Can I finish what I'm saying? Going to
40
New Orleans.
Let him
Yeah, that
finish.
might
Let me
be-
finish
that
what I'm
might
saying.
been high number.
It's
That
high.
That was a high ass
we know.
number.
Hey,
I'm
he's
now
smoking
counting
that
y'all
going
out
to
too.
New Orleans.
Nola.
They went to New Orleans
Wait,
and
hold on,
Carol
hold
City.
on, because
Can I say
you're
that
loud.
part?
You loud because you're talking in the mic loud.
Oh, okay. Everybody stop talking. Okay.
Okay.
So Carol City and New Orleans, you have people that went from Parkway and split up to go there. Parkway created an empire, man.
And Cass City Middle didn't?
I didn't say that.
No.
Because I can't.
And I went to Cass City.
You don't count, man.
You don't count. You
How
wasn't in
you
the
count?
band.
I went to
was not-
Cass
He
City.
didn't went to Cass City, but we were in the band.
I'm a band guy.
We in high school.
I know.
So you
I know what bands.
He was
is.
he was.
Robert didn't even know his rudiments at
Yeah,
Carol
he
City
didn't
Middle.
know.
Yes,
he
I
didn't even
did.
know his rudiments at Carol City Middle. So
Okay.
he out of it.
First of all, I did know my rudiments.
He didn't know your rudiments.
Yes, I
I
did.
played.
Carol City
I
Middle.
played. I
We
went,
came over there.
He didn't
knowing
learn until
the
you got
music
to
already.
Carol City High School. His rudiment.
Say what?
You didn't learn until you got to high school.
Nah, that ain't true.
I say they got good. There was a lot of fantastic musicians at Cass City Middle.
Did all y'all can read music?
Say what?
At Carol
No,
City Middle.
no.
Everybody read music?
Man,
Because
get
a lot
outta
of them
here with that
trombone
Because that was a
players-
requirement.
Because Dennis and
for-
all them,
for Mr. Hoffman.
Dennis, Joe, and all them trombone, Broderick, all them came from over there. Was fluffing over shit.
You too. You didn't know how to
No,
play
I
trombone.
wasn't. I didn't even play over there. I picked the trombone up in 9th grade and to blow paint off that bitch by time. I was in 10th grade.
By 10th grade, not
Yeah,
9th grade.
But I just picked it up.
But
Them niggas was over
it
there
took you a
playing.
year. It took you a year.
Them niggas was over there playing,
Yeah.
fluffing over the shit,
That's
and I was
junior high.
fussing at their ass. What
That
the
was
fuck is y'all doing?
That was junior high. It's a learning.
Some of my
It's a
bitches.
learning process.
God
You
damn.
came over there. You couldn't play a scale in 9th grade.
That's right, I just picked up the horn.
So why are we talking with you today?
Because I became one
Okay,
of the best
so it-
trombone players that come out of Cass City.
Hey, listen, I'm
And
like
I
you,
just
man.
picked it
Yeah.
up
Like,
in
why
9th
are we
grade.
talking to him about anything about middle school,
Exactly.
about junior high school?
You cannot talk.
Why?
It's between me and this
You
man.
alive, you alive. I can't talk.
I never said that they were Carol City
You a
Middle
lie,
was
I
bad.
I can name some names.
I ain't see y'all.
Oliver
just
Baker
said-
represented the freshmen. I
Yep.
represented the Altos freshmen. We
I
came
just want-
over freshmen in high school, and we had first chair,
Hey,
freshman section leader,
Are you
everything.
familiar with Parkway's band program?
Yeah,
Middle
because we was
school.
in the same parade, same
Ain't nobody
functions,
being but the same parade,
everything.
man.
Because I was that
Don't
year.
mean nothing. Don't mean
It
nothing.
don't mean nothing. But then
Yeah,
what it
don't
mean
mean
to you then?
I'm saying that doesn't mean nothing being
That
the
don't
same
mean
parade.
nothing 'cause
The
you're the
city
same
want
parade
people to be in the parades
Okay,
together
let's
to
do
do
this.
that
Let's
kind
do
of
this.
stuff. Okay.
Name one person that was raw as hell at FAMU that came from Parkway.
You looking at him right here.
Okay, that's one, right?
That's all you asked for. All right,
okay,
you asked for
hey,
one?
look,
You asked for
you
one?
had, I wanted to find out
Hey,
if you were in agreement with him as far as you have.
hey, Jarvis.
How do you
wait,
rate?
second one.
Wait.
How do you
Pause.
rate
How do you rate what?
Parkway's band program, middle school band program?
It's excellent. It's excellent.
During those years, it was the shit.
Okay, now how do you rate Carol City's?
It was the shit.
Oh, here we go. He laughing. He ain't laughing.
Okay,
He laughing, man.
Same
If
feeder
we-
band.
if-
Brett
if-
came out of his mouth and said they was the 2 best hot junior high. That's where I got all my instrument players from.
See, he's now. I want you to understand.
Yeah.
He's
I'm going by what
He's
Richard
not
Doctor.
It's convoluted. Yeah.
I'm going
He's
by
not
what
accurate.
Doctor
You know what I'm saying
Richard.
with that, yeah.
Doctor
yeah,
Richard
he's
Beckford
not
said that
He wasn't
today.
talking about the times and we was.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, he was.
He's talking about when Mr. Neal was there, man.
Who was my band director? Mr. Neal, right?
Mr. Neal was at the middle school.
Yeah, but
Our Mr. Neal from
he
Carol
said Mr.
City.
Neal had it good because that's how the story came up. He said Mr. Neal had it good his era because he had 2 schools that was feeding them good music. That's his exact words. He said when Mr. Neal, he ate for a long time because Brian B. Snell said, "Well, y'all was eating over there." He said, "No, but Mr. Frank Neal, he ate for a long time because he had Carol City and Parkway feeding him some good instrument players." That was his exact words.
No, I'm talking about, but Mr. B was talking about the 10 years that Mr. Neal was at the middle
I
school.
just said that.
Frank Neal.
Frank Neal
had
it
left
good.
Carol City.
He come on when Frank left.
Yeah.
That's who I'm talking
I'm
about.
talking about the 80s and
Okay.
the 90s. Frank Neal had it good because he had
Mr.
Parkway.
O'Neal.
Frank Neal.
I know, Mr. Frank Neal had Mr. O'Neal at Carol City.
Giving him and what's
And
the guy
Hoffman.
over there? And Hoffman giving him good instrument players.
Okay, but
They
that-
already. He said
yeah.
they already knew how to play music.
That's what Mr. B wasn't talking about that though.
But,
Yeah.
But he said B said y'all had it good, and that's when he said, "Yeah, man, Mr. Neal had it good for a long time. I had it for a good
No, he
5
talking
years,
about
but
he.
Mr. Neal had it for a long time." We still talking about the same thing.
You
aren't we?
mixing it
Yeah.
up a little
Yeah,
bit.
you mixing it up.
Because,
Shit.
yeah, you mixing
you
it up
mixing
just a
it
little bit.
Yeah.
Your glass is too big.
No, you understand? No,
It's
no,
heavy
no.
on your face.
But one thing about it is they mine. And I'm a grown ass man. I can wear what the
yeah,
fuck I want to wear. I wear some goddamn goggles in this motherfucker. I want to.
Yeah,
Them are goggles.
Yeah.
How about
They
that?
look like goggles.
close
I
to
can
it.
wear what the fuck I want to wear. I'm a grown ass
Look
man.
like goddamn
Yeah,
Scooby
one thing
Doo.
about it. One thing,
big.
they mine. Look good on me. You think I'm supposed to take these bitches off my face because you said
I don't
something?
want you to take them off.
Okay, okay.
No, no.
That's your
And I would
style.
have told you to take them tight ass shoes off.
That's your style.
5 hours ago.
Shoes should be
Yeah,
tight.
you said my feet were hurting when we just walked from the car to the goddamn bedroom.
But you always wearing sandals. So,
Yeah.
I mean, why you?
'Cause I'm a grown ass man.
Exactly.
Goddamn right. He got out the truck
some
saying,
messed up feet.
That man said, hey, B Snell, hey man, let me show you around. Nah, man, I can't walk with these shoes on, man. Them shits is tight. His pinky toe was hurting from the truck to the
You
fucking
talking about on the
park.
construction
Construction
site.
site.
I didn't want to
So
walk
now
on the
band room,
construction site.
We got out the truck. He said, hey man, let me show you around. No, I can't. No.
Nobody ain't
These
say
shoes-
that.
He said, man, these shoes hurt, man. I can only walk around because he had on them tight ass shoes since 8 o'clock this morning.
No,
he about to cry by 9 o'clock. He was in pain.
I don't know what he
He
talking
was in
about.
pain.
You took him to the
By
meeting with them
9:05.
sandals on? He didn't go to the meeting, did he?
I didn't go to the meeting.
Okay.
I didn't go out to your back.
I didn't want them to think I be rolling with pimps and shit.
One thing about it, I'm here, baby. If
ain't
you know
wanna
me,
think
you
that.
know D. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't think I be a pimp.
You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? But they back to what we were saying. That was. I won't say our nemesis because that was our challenge. We didn't see nobody else but Parkway. We want to challenge Parkway. Parkway want to challenge us. We
We were close proximity.
Yeah, we was like, so that was our little. You didn't know shit because you wasn't in the band. You know what I'm saying? But I remember them that junior high rival, just like we have high school rival with Northwestern and everything like that. Parkway was our rival, and we respected them because we knew that they were producing musicians.
Yeah, man.
But don't get it twisted.
Don't get what part
Because
twisted.
we produce musicians too.
Produce.
And
That's different.
He said earlier.
from not
I said
only
band.
not only
Band.
from high school, it produced it bam. That's what I'm saying. We had to be a motherfucker. We had to be something if we went from junior high and the same people from junior high became section leaders and rank sergeants at bam. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, it's love.
That's much love.
That's love in
'Cause
that Carol City
Robin Wilson,
area.
she wrecked shop freshman year.
I think you.
I always
misunderstand
produce. You came up there represent. I would never take that from Robert. Robert produced.
Who that?
Raymond.
What's his name?
Raymond. His name Raymond.
30 years, he's still doing it wrong.
He produced. He produced.
That's Robert right there.
He produced. But I can name so many names that came out of that Carol City with that same
But
tenacity.
okay, you feel that the band programs were equal.
It had to be.
Ooh.
Wait a minute. Now,
That's the thing he talking about.
That's where the
Why would I
that's where the
discredit
problem
Carol City
is.
Middle when I came from there and I know what I did when
Because
I
you
you're
got
being
your pride.
real. You
I'm being real.
Okay, you got
I went from I'll tell you what.
No, you're being biased.
No, I'm not being biased. I'm being
that's
facts.
biased.
This facts.
No, the way you said
I'm being
that's
facts.
biased.
I went from a junior high section leader
Okay.
to a high school section leader
So you were good.
to a college section leader.
You were good.
Where I learned it from.
But you were good. That's,
Where did I learn it from?
you learned from your determination and
Carol
hard
City
work.
Middle.
Hard work.
Hard work.
Hard work.
Robin. Same thing. It's like I could tell you so many people that the same
I didn't
thing.
even But
he ain't
Tim
say
Warren.
that.
Right, so-
Tim Warren's one of the rawest trumpet players I ever seen.
Hey.
He has a band in what, Georgia right now? Jacksonville?
Okay, that's good. Okay, here you
Carol
go.
City. Jermaine, stop. Let me go on. Jermaine Flemings.
But you naming names
yeah.
of people we know
But
that are good.
But I'm giving you evidence. Where's Jermaine from?
That's not evidence.
Carol City Middle.
Carol City Middle?
That's not
Yeah,
evidence he's
of course.
talking about.
Let me finish. Carol City Middle. Junior high section leader, high school section leader, college section leader. You see the pattern that we're making?
He's saying as a collective. We said
I
that.
am showing you what we did. We started from birth.
No, we started about a
and
band. I'm not discrediting anybody. I'm just
So
saying.
that's what I'm trying to tell you. Look at all
tell
the
me when
people,
you're
how
ready
many
for me to
people.
go. Tell
I
me
was still
ready.
talking. I'm giving you names.
No,
Tim
you've been
Warren,
talking.
Junior high section leader, high school section leader, college section leader. Me, junior high, high school, college.
And that's
Jermaine,
good.
and let me keep going.
That's
Jermaine.
good. That's good.
Junior high, high school, college.
my brother.
What we talking about here now?
Okay, so you ready?
We're talking about the best of the best.
You ready? You ready for me to respond?
I'm done.
Okay.
So
No, you're
you
not.
ask me the question about Parkway and Carol City Middle. We produce people that still became professionals
I agree
and
with
band
you.
directors
I
from
agree
Carol
with
City
you.
Middle.
I agree with you 100% on
Okay.
that. I agree with you 100%.
Still
But
don't
what
know
you
how to answer the question. though.
exactly?
Okay, how many band directors y'all? Because I was still how many Parkway band directors right now?
keep
Draw 'em?
at- you
Or
keep-
how many
you-
band directors y'all have? I can name more.
You're going into another segment.
I'm actually okay. Go
Let-
ahead.
can I
I'll let
finish?
you talk. Now I'm coming with that one. Go ahead.
Okay, all right. So what we're saying right now is that we're not discrediting.
You're not
any-
recording, wasting film on none of that.
He is. We're not discrediting
You never
any
learn.
band program right now
Because
because
you're never going to get through all this fucking shit.
he gonna edit
You
it.
can't even put the shit out that we want out. And you recording all this dumbass
Hey,
shit.
tell me you a grown ass man.
And all this is doing is
Hey,
I'm
warm.
gonna wait till he get done.
We
Okay,
just
yeah.
warm.
Let me just finish what I'm saying.
I know
so,
that.
So let me
Right.
finish.
So
So
why
why
This
you
is warm
wasting?
up, but
It ain't shit for me to finish.
He can do that.
Because you can do it. It's your shit.
To the new one.
hey, so let me just finish this one part right
That's
here.
easy.
Like, can I finish with him?
And guess what? This is content.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna finish this
You
one.
should have said, "I'm a grown ass man."
Hey, I'm a grown
wish
ass
that was
man.
Hey,
That's it.
I'm
See,
a
all you
grown
have to say-
ass man,
Don't-
and I
they-
went
they
to Carol
irrelevant.
City Middle.
There it is.
And you didn't play shit at Carol City
I
Middle.
did.
right,
though.
you right.
Yeah. So shut
but you
your
don't want to hear
mouth.
what I got to say though. You team.
I'm going to tell you what I was doing at Carol City Middle when it
Throwing
first
rocks, being a bully, getting
When it was
kicked
my
out. He
turn.
barely went to school. He was suspended all the time. So how can a bully talk about Carol City Middle and Parkway?
Because if he was on the outside looking in, watching it, he mean, man, they ain't about nothing. You know,
Trust me.
And that's
have-
how you base it on?
No,
You
we're
One on
talking
the
about as a
outside looking
collective.
at shit.
Well, he's a great musician right now. So at the same time,
Ask him what school he went to.
Yeah, but he knew what was going on.
it's gonna still fall
But
on
now
Carol
you
City Middle.
go to your point, then I'm
Okay, can I say
talk
it now?
about my,
Go ahead.
my
Okay.
metamorphosis.
Yeah. So what I was trying to say was I'm not discrediting from that program or being too biased about Parkway program that people produce individuals. We're talking about the band as a collective. I don't think personally at that time that Mr. Hoffman's students anybody could handle at that time.
Well, I guess I tell you this: Hoffman students
All too
came.
collective.
Listen, Hoffman students came over when I came over in high school. Guess who was their section leader? And they was from Parkway. I can name a couple of them. I was their section leader. I went to Carol City.
Yeah.
I was their section leader.
But that
I went to Carol City Middle. So what are we talking
that's
about?
an individual
here, Robert?
accomplishment though.
Well, we both. They came from Parkway Middle. This is the selected premier high school. They should beat everybody out. Am I right or wrong?
Not
You're
necessarily.
100% right.
100%. Yes, I am.
Not necessarily.
If they was
100% right.
prestigious, they should beat me.
Huh?
He's 100% right.
No, how?
got a
Jalen Hurts
point.
just won the Super Bowl right
Oh,
now.
here we go
Is he the
again.
best quarterback
No.
in the
It's a
league?
prestigious school.
I'm
and-
turning his
Is
mic
he the
off.
best quarterback?
I'm turning his
Answer
mic
that
Mike.
question. If they were
Why would
so
you do
raw,
that?
I ain't turning your mic off.
why
Well,
how I beat them out?
Check him out.
If they coming from this
I'm
prestigious
trying to
school.
discredit his
Well,
point.
let me just say
Go
that
ahead.
When it came to a standard,
He already disagreeing. Look at him.
their program was more established than Carol City's. If you look at the time that Mr. Hoffman was at Parkway, where he built that program from the schools, they had a lot of support. Carol City's program was not as. How long was Mr. O'Neal there?
I
give you
when I
an
got there. I don't know.
He
I
was
don't know
there
how
when I
long he
came
was
there. I came there in '85.
Okay, that's just two
85.
years.
I don't know. We could have been there
we're only
earlier. I don't
2
know.
years.
I don't know.
You know, we're only in middle school a couple years.
2.
You know, so
You were there too?
85, 86,
when you
86,
when you
87.
look back at
I was
the
at
accolades,
7, 8, 9. I was 6, 7, 8, I think. Right?
I mean,
That was 6 and 7.
You had to be in the same year because we graduated the same year. You graduated in 91. Junior high was 85, 86 school year, 86, 87 school year because we went to school. We went to high school.
Mathematically, it's still going to be the
87.
same.
their
Yeah,
park,
that's what I'm saying.
but you know, Parkway was known for their musicianship as a whole. Now they had
don't
a
get
lot
help
of
from him. Don't try to get
individual.
help from
I
him.
mean, Jarvis is one of the best trombone players I've been around.
You agree with that,
But
right?
as far as
Yeah.
Okay.
talent and ear and all that, but then you know they also had a lot of phenomenal individuals. players. When you go through their list, you know, Mustafa's from there. You got Greg Knowles, his sister, all of those clarinets that they sent, Denise, all them, Raymond. You got a lot of talent, trombone players, baritone players, tuba players from every position. You can't do that for Carol City.
You
can't name
Yes, I
trombone
can.
players. You
Yes, I
can't
can.
name baritone players, but one. Oh, and Howard came from Parkway too. He was a killer.
Howard came to Carol City Middle. You done bust your butt. You know you fucked that, right?
What's
You know
that?
Howard's from Carol City Middle.
Howard from Carol
See,
City
you done messed up.
All right, so that's
Ed was at Parkway for a year too.
And he's a phenomenal saxophone player.
Yeah.
Okay, but let me explain this. We were so musically inclined at Carol City Middle because we had the single 100. Carol City Middle was more known than Parkway because Carol City, Miss Roberts took Carol City singing 100 performed everywhere in Dade County. You remember? I bet you heard the single 100, right? You never heard of Carol City Middle single 100?
No.
His mic still on?
Yeah.
Okay, Frank, you heard of Carol City singing 100?
I remember.
Yeah, that chorus performed everywhere in Dade County, Broward County. So music from Carol City Middle was being sold. Man, Mark Cooper, one of the baddest pianos he has at church.
I love it, man.
Carol City Middle.
I'm not discrediting the individual
learned-
talent
yes,
there.
He
We're not
learned
doing that.
piano.
We just talking about strong.
But I'm talking about foundation.
No, but you can't talk about
I
that.
can do what the
if-
hell I
if-
want. I'm a grown
but
ass
then
man,
you,
dog.
Then you having your own conversation.
Carol City Middle produced a lot of music. Am I saying something that Spanish? Carol City singing 100
No,
was.
that's not how we started though. We started it by
Yeah.
saying.
No, because you started,
going a
you
little bit off
snore
and
out,
everything
you
like
stuck
that.
your chest out like you finna leave, you finna put Parkway here and put Carol City in the middle like y'all was the elite.
I didn't
middle
try
school.
to do that.
They
I
were.
did.
How? Give me some.
All right, let me turn this nigga mic.
How can you do that?
Yeah.
Turn your mic. I'm turning this mic
when you
off.
when
We
them-
can take a poll.
When Carol City people from Parkway came over, if they were elite, how I became a section leader if 4 or 5 section saxophones came from Parkway.
Maybe you were good.
I came from Carol City Middle, so how can you say
But that's
you were elite?
individual. That's an individual.
Let me finish. Tim Warren.
He said, "Let me finish."
He was a trumpet section leader. What school he went to? Carol City Middle. Robin was the clarinet section leader. What school she went to? Carol City Middle. So how can he say that they were elite when we was the section leaders in high school?
You want
know,
me
if-
Somebody explain it to me.
Want me to
Robin.
answer that? Let me answer that
That's
to you.
facts.
You want me to answer that to you
That's
for you?
That's a definite
Parkway
fact.
was weak with trumpets. I was.
Yeah. So what
Trumpets,
we
okay.
talking about here?
But
So you can't. I'll give you the edge.
You
over
asked
us.
a question, but you don't want the answer to it.
But don't do this. So don't put Parkway here. You can't do that when we produce throughout junior high, high school, and college. You can't do that. That's facts. Accolades, but that's facts.
So you talking about individual?
No, he's talking about-
Well, we talking about
what's
the
elite?
band
You talking about
program
something totally
quality.
different, dude.
We talking about a band.
We had
program.
okay. Bottom line, I'm gonna be quiet. We had to have
No, you're
elite. I'm gonna be quiet. We had to have.
No, you're not.
I am. I'm gonna be quiet. Let me do my benediction. My closing. All I'm saying is
It ain't never no closing for you.
Let
But
me
go
close.
ahead.
Let me close.
Go ahead.
All I'm saying is this: we have a track record of becoming leaders in the band.
That's good.
So if you're elite, that means you're the best of the best, right?
I don't know about saying that.
I'm using your word, elite.
I didn't. You said elite.
You could be elite.
Yeah, okay.
Elite.
So
You-
y'all
did-
program, I'm from Carol City Middle, and I've always given y'all props.
Yeah, nobody. Did.
But I'm not going to edge you over from what I've experienced going from junior high, high school, and FAMU. When I got to FAMU, I was so proud of the people that were there. Jermaine was the section leader, Carol City. Tim Warren
Great player.
was,
Great
from
player.
Carol City. You know, I'm like Robin. These people from Carol City stepped up at FAM
Great
because
player.
FAM was our what? What was our goal when we was junior high and high school? Our goal and our dream was to become what? In the 100. That's musician wise,
What
right?
school? What school high school did I go to?
You went to New Orleans.
So if I had came over to Carol City, I would have been section lead over at Carol
You
City.
can't say that because Oliver Baker was a bad
Let
boy.
me tell you something, man.
That's my opinion.
That's good.
and he might have been your freshman section leader. I'm not taking nothing from you,
Because he
Raymond.
went. I'm not trying to say
But
that. I
we
give credit where
produced
credit
some-
is due.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Remember, a lot of us went to Norland from Parkway because they made us go from everybody on the east side of 27 had to
Okay.
go to Norland.
But everybody from Carol City became section leaders at FAM. How many New Orleans section-
Every what?
Majority of everybody came from Carol City became section leaders of somebody at FAM.
Everybody that was at Parkway
Okay,
was,
so-
was running Norland.
I said FAM. What about Parkway at FAM?
Then we went up that way too. Yeah. Why
Well,
not?
who was running stuff at FAM from
We
Parkway?
bro, name your freshman brothers.
That's all. Who was running shit from Parkway at FAM?
We mean running. What do you mean?
You just said we were doing it, whatever. Who was?
No, I ain't saying no.
Okay,
I said that
who was a section leader at FAM from Parkway?
I'm gonna tell you like this right now.
I'm finna finish
No,
this.
let me answer this question right now because he say that you need to stop.
I just asked a question.
Can
Who
I
was
answer?
a
I'm gonna
section
answer
leader?
it.
Okay.
You gave your benediction.